If you've spent hours weeding, watering, or just trying to keep your general garden alive during the heat of summer, then this video is for you. I've made 4 upgrades to my garden over the past couple of years that are game changers, and something that if you don't have, I completely suggest you adding at least one of these. Some of these are pretty easy and things you could be doing today. Some of them might cost you a little bit of money, but we'll break it all down. And the first one is shade cloth. Now, this is a really simple addition that you can be adding to your garden, and you can do it in a few different ways. Now, the first year that we had our garden, we put it in a full sun spot. And you can see today, a lot of it is pretty sunny. And what it ended up doing was basically just frying our entire garden, because not every plant needs that much sun. And unless you can be watering your plants throughout the clock, and really you want to be watering them in the early morning and the late afternoon when the sun isn't beating down on your crops, because then it's just going to burn them, which we definitely don't want. This shade cloth has been really amazing for our garden. Now, the first year that we got it, we did make a really big investment and we ended up putting it across our entire garden, which was really great. But then the snow came and it was just really hard to manage throughout the different seasons of Zone 7. So we have kind of tapered back, because we are growing more of a food forest now instead of just perennial crops. So with that, there's been a lot of change in our garden and how we decided to do it. Now, this year we ended up creating this is a nice 16-foot by 4-foot bed, and we ended up propping up our shade cloth here. And what this does allow us to do is this is really our propagation table. So a lot of our other crops we have kind of separated out in our garden, and we know which ones are full sun, which ones aren't. We have some perennials in here, but then we also have some annuals like our berry bushes, some of our fruit trees. We have our whole orchard back there. But this has really helped with some propagation. So we do a lot of propagation of plants that we sell at our farm stand. We sell these anywhere from around $3 to $15 per potted plant. And this really helps cut down some of the costs of our garden. You can also do annual sales. I have had some friends do like big trays, and then you can get something at the beginning of the year. And as long as you're pricing it pretty well and you're doing it in a nice organic manner, I do think you can sell these pretty well. And we sell about $100 worth of plants a month at least, depending on the time of year. But this is really great for some of those propagation areas. We've also done in here, we have some tree propagation. So we've been trying to really propagate and sell trees, because I do think that there's a lot of good income that you can get from there. So we have been doing that as well. And then also just being able to add more native plants to our land, because we do have a large amount of grassy area. So the shade cloth has been really great. And another way that we use it, this is our potting table here. And my husband has kind of jitty rigged our nice shade cloth so it creates a nice shaded area. So if we're potting any new plants, we're doing any successional seeding here, this lets us get the station set up. We have a nice shaded area for all of this stuff to sit, and then we can move it whenever we want, which has been really helpful for a smaller potted section. So if you don't have any shaded areas and you're in a direct sun, this is a really great way to create shade, and you can do it with just a little bit of shade cloth. And I'll include some of the shade cloth that we have and that we use down below. I'll include links for everything down there. Now, the next thing that has been a complete game changer, and I actually bought a second of, is this Vejo retractable hose. So this just came in the mail, which is what made me want to actually talk about all of our systems that we have today. But this is such an amazing upgrade for your garden. Here's our OG. This is around 2 years old, and it is amazing. Now, previously we just had hoses, and because our garden is quite large, we ended up having to just roll up our hoses every single day, which is fine, but a lot of times they would get pretty tangled and it was just a really hot mess. What's really amazing about this is we got the longest amount of retractable hose. Definitely worth just getting the largest one, because you never know how far you're really gonna need it. And you just pull out what you need and it stops it right there, kind of like a seat belt. And then when you're done, you just let it go. Yeah, there's a little hose water in here. This is also completely removable. You can screw it in there, but you honestly just put it onto a post. Really, really great. We put it at a nice height so that it can go over some of the beds. And this has been an amazing game changer. Honestly, you can do hoses. I didn't think this was much more expensive than just multiple different hoses, especially when you're getting 130 feet. And this just makes it so easy because when you're in a really far section, you just pull it back a little bit, it starts to retract, and then you can go over plants and you're not kind of running into them. This, a luxury. I feel wealthy with this in my garden because it is just brings it up a notch. Now, as we talk about watering our garden, an amazing upgrade that we have made in the garden, and we actually did this years ago when we first started the garden, was creating a rain collection system. Now, the reason this is really important is because we live in a house that has a well, and our well barely showers the 4 people in our family in one day. So we weren't gonna have enough water to actually water our entire garden. So what we did is, and when I say we, really my husband, set up this system to collect water from the shed that we have, the barn that we have in our backyard. And he added in some big totes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large totes. He connected them with piping, PVC piping at the bottom. He hooked up a system that tells you exactly how much water is in them at all times. A nice little filtration system up above. With this whole system, he dug into the ground some piping that goes into our garden, and let it be known that he is not a plumber, he is not an electrician, but he set up this entire system. And then, not only that, we have a little remote for it. I can be watering my plants at any time. Now, what's really great about this, as I mentioned, we do not have a well that can water everything. If you do, then you could be using your own hose system, or if you're plugged into a public water system, it might be a great way that you can be watering your own plants, but we don't have that luxury. So instead, he created this amazing system which feeds into our hose, but it also feeds water into our gravity feeding watering system. Now, if you are thinking about gardening, automating your water is one of the best things that you can do for your sanity, because previously, as I said, we're in a very steady spot. We're watering our plants in the morning and in the night. Sometimes when we should be sleeping, we were watering our plants because we just didn't have enough time in the day. And as a mom who works full time and my husband works full time, we just don't have the time and the luxury to be out watering all of our plants. So what this system does is he will collect all of the water from our barn, and then we will feed it into these big totes that are raised up, fill them up, and then he has a drip system that is timer based, which goes down and feeds into all of our garden beds. This system has revolutionized how we do our entire garden. And if you're interested in learning more about how we build this, we can do a special video on just this, because it really wasn't that expensive to set up. It was a little time consuming having built these up, but the amount of time that we're saving on actually hand watering all of our plants is incomparable. And there are a few ways that you can be building out your own automated system. I have seen where you could even pull in some of the watering piping into just 5-gallon Home Depot buckets. You're filling up those Home Depot buckets, but it's watering your plants. And really, it's important that when you are watering any of your plants, you really should not be watering from the top leaves, but instead you want to be watering down more by the root system, which having an automated watering system really does that for you and helps maintain the plant's watering in the best way. So really, really great. And I think it's also brought up the quality of our dirt a lot more because it's just always a lot moister. And that brings me into my fourth system that has really changed my garden. And this is something that you could be doing today because it's all about how you're planting your plants. Now, when you look up about spacing of plants, the back of the seed packet usually says, do it X feet or X inches from a different one. Do not listen to that. We're going to talk about how you can be companion planting and actually planting a lot closer together and using mulch to get rid of your weeds. So what I've done here is I've decided to do more companion planting instead of just doing rows of the same item. And then by adding in companions, I'm able to go a little bit closer into them. So for example, here I have a nice big tall plant, which is going to be my zucchini here. I then complement it with some pollinators. So I have some marigolds here, which also ward off some of the bugs. I also put some nice onions here, which also ward off some of the bugs and predators that are going to come and try to get that. And then on the sides of my plants, I actually have some bush bean, which is a lower, more ground covering plant. And then you can also use different types of plants to cover the ground. Now in the interim, because we are still a little early in the season, I've used hay as a nice mulching medium here in order to fill in areas and make it so that it's really suppressing the weeds, and it also is going to help keep in my moisture in the ground. So days when maybe the water it just doesn't have to keep it as watered because it's really locking it in, and it's gonna lock in the nutrients from getting burnt off by the sun in your soil. And there you have it. Here are 4 upgrades that I use in my garden that have really changed our garden, making it more automated with things like our water collection system and automated watering system, companion planting, which really helps keep out the bugs so you don't have to spray as often. You can have a more organic garden, and it's going to suppress the weed growth because you have more areas of things that you want to grow instead of letting in space for weeds. We have our Vejo retractable hose, which just makes it so much easier and more of an elite garden at a very low price. And lastly, we have our shade cloth, which if you're doing any type of propagation or you have plants that just don't like full sun, this could be a game changer for your garden. Which one are you going to try? Comment down below and let's talk about it. Bye.